Every time I think about it, boom.
So B-I-G-G-I-G bitches can't win it. You talking all that shit, bitch, you can't even get in for free. Yeah. Run that shit back. Yeah. Yeah, let me have one more time. One more time. Cool. Time for a better shot of clock. Bitch, you ain't talking about nothing. Time for a better shot of clock. ATL, I'm running. Time for a better shot of clock. Bitch, don't step on my gun, yes. Time for a better shot of clock. Nikki eating her fun, yes. Time for a better shot of clock. Yeah.
Shut up, bro.
What you say? What's that hoe? What's up? It's good, bitch. Come on.
What is going on, Entertainment? So time comes out with another video. Y'all want a Baddies album? Should I do a Baddies album? Let me know. Anyways, you guys, before I get started, make sure I hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Let me know what y'all think about this video, all right? We're doing a Zeus Town Hall. First thing I wanted to get into, you guys, is Summer. So Summer went on live and talked about some of the stuff that happened on the latest episode of Baddies. First, she talked a little bit about Pretty P and why she didn't give Pretty P back her watch that she took from her purse. Which, by the way, I will say, let the record show, I predicted that it was her that took the purse. Did I tell y'all that? I said some of the type that's gonna steal, and she took the purse, and they didn't reveal who took the purse, but it ended up being facts that it was someone that took the purse. And I tell y'all,
I want to be a weak asshole and just hand a bitch her shit back, especially after a bitch talking about my damn mama. No, the fuck. Still, why would I want to steal when I could go buy me one? The difference between me and a lot of bitches, this bitch gonna move right. I'm not about to splurge my money on all this shit these bitches splurging their money on. But I want to.
Exactly. And that's exactly why you should have stole it. They shade. Okay. I don't care what y'all say. I'm down there on that hill. Okay. Someone should have took the damn Rolex and I gave it back instead of throwing it in a pool and doing all them theatrics. Because you ended up getting what in the process, mouth bloody and all. And she got her Rolex back and she got it upgraded and fixed. So it's like, that was all for nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, it didn't create an effect. Now, Pretty P, were you talking on her dead mama? Talking on her dead. What you talking about her mama? Now, I don't agree with that. You know what I'm saying? But the way that they was fighting last season, I can see why Pretty P ended up saying that, because it's like, once you put your hands on somebody, it's like, the stuff that could come out of their mouth, you can't really dictate because you put your hands on me. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's arguable. That's all I'm gonna say. Now, it looks as if she feels no way against Big Ivory. After we seen their squabble on the latest episode, y'all know they really got into it, and afterwards, Summer was the cat got her tongue. She wasn't really talking much after Big Ivory put her hands on her.
Y'all, first of all, the fight with Ivory wasn't even like. Ivory know in real life there's no fucking smoke. Me and Ivory really don't even have no fucking beef, like, to be honest. But if she wanted to make Scotty her beef and her problem with me, that's fine. But it's not even no smoke there. So it's kind of like, but bitch, I'm not scared of you. I'm never going to back down to you. Them hoes is scared of you. I'm not scared. Clearly me, Dolly, and Lex is not scared of her. Clearly.
Now, a lot of you, I don't like Summer, and she does get on my nerves a lot. I'm talking about a lot. But I will say I respect Summer as a baddie and her being on the show, because she will do what others will not, meaning stand up to Ivory or not back down from Big Ivory. That's a big task. I mean, look at her neck. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, for that, you guys have to give her credit. But she's never run from a fade. She never ran from Big Ivory. Now, she caught a couple pleas from Big Ivory, but when it comes down to it, she never has said, like, I don't want to ever fight Ivory again. Like, she always has, did what she had to do. Now, it looks like Killa also took to live and has some things to say about some of the OGs, specifically Bad Dolly. She feels as if Bad Dolly was trying to get at her by basically trying to prove herself. Because last season we all saw what happened with the whole Tesehki thing. I guess Killa thinks that she wants to be able to look like, I guess, a fighter. Now, you're a fighter now. You're a fighter. What happened to Gunna Gay? You know what I'm saying? Because of that and all them injuries she had last season, she thinks that's the reason why she kept getting on her ass.
Every time they see me, like even when cameras is off, me, Fauna, and Rika, we would go be walking to get some food, and Dolly would just be like, why are they walking in threes? And I'm just like she was really mad. Like, y'all gonna see, like, this is off camera shit. Like, really, it's a difference when TV shit, but like it started to be like real ass hate. And I feel like it's because Dolly wanted to redeem herself this season, you know. So then when new bitches came and we was taking the spotlight, winning or losing, like every episode's it be about us. So she was getting started, like, you feel me? This is my chance to redeem myself. And she felt like her spotlight was being taken, you feel me? So she was on some little fake bullying shit, but it's about to look so bad. Like, it's gonna look so bad for them bitches. That's what, but y'all gonna be like, these bitches is weak. Y'all tucking y'all's tail, and y'all only want to fight me because y'all feel like y'all can get over it because I'm little or whatever. And that, but anybody else, y'all gonna see all that injured reserve that was going on, still going. The baby powder, because like I just knew, like every time they see me, like even when cameras.
So apparently she also talked about this powder. Y'all saw in the preview for the next episode when she fighting Summer, you saw a bunch of powder just flare up. Now I thought that bitch got paprika or like salt or something, but nah, it was baby powder. I don't know if she was trying to call Summer stank or what, but it worked. The powder intruded in Summer's face, and it looked like she was doing her big one with Summer. So that's a new technique for a new baddie to be able to figure out in a short period of time. So shout out to you, Killa, for being creative. I live for a creative baddie that could come up with something like that. You know what I'm saying? Because we so used to seeing the drinks thrown in each other's face, the regular fighting, but like the baby powder is sort of like a gag. You know what I'm saying?
At least 3 times a day. Like on everything I love, there was only one day where I ain't fight because I was like, I just got my hair done and I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna sit here and be quiet this episode. But even when it was episodes where I wanted to be like, I'm gonna let somebody else get some shine. I don't want to fight today. Killa, you come here. Like that's always what it was. Like, and I feel like it was because they feel like they can get overs or something. I fought every fucking day. So I don't give a fuck. None of y'all talk about Killa this, Killa that, Killa get out there like whatever every time. You either gonna love it or you not. Say everybody had a black eye. Came to the scene, talk about a black eye. She literally had 2 black eyes under her makeup from Ivory. Fuck. Can't no bitch play Killa sweet. I'm never gonna get played sweet. I'm gonna get out there every time.
Fighting 3 times per day for 39 days. I'm sorry, ain't no amount of money in that world. Like, Natalie, what you're doing to these girls is physical damage at this point. You know what I'm saying? Baddies should come with a contract of not only the money, but also physical therapy as well, because that's ridiculous. 3 times a day for 39 days. Killa, you shouldn't even have to ever fight for the rest of your life. You shouldn't even fight for the set. You shouldn't even fight for our country. You've done enough. The work is done. That is ridiculous. I'm sorry. And to me, hearing that gives me that the season is going to be a whole bunch of repetitious BS. Because why are you fighting so many times every day? I hope she's exaggerating. Y'all really do. Now, Summer did clock the whole powder situation. She said, just remember, B started plotting when fighting. So what happens after that, I don't want to hear ish. Literally. So Summer trying to be Summer is funny. Shut up. So what Summer is referred to is it was all over the blogs a few weeks ago where she was throwing ish at some of the new girls. Horse manure. So I guess her rebuttal for the baby powder was the horse manure. I'm sorry. Some of you nasty as hell, but I ain't mad at it, okay? I will say, though, that's a little bit extreme more than powder, but she did start the throwing of the stuff. So Summer has a point whether you like her or not. Now, Tesehki, you guys, is not over baddie. She throws some slight shade at Bad Dolly and Summer and say, y'all left out Jayla, Tesehki, Sapphire, Jasmine, ET, and a bunch of girls at the auditions and name some of the new audition girls just to bring back these hot messes. Zeus needs to higher up their standards for real. Now, Tesehki, why are you still speaking on the show that you are not on Buki? A lot of the girls do it, but it's as if like she regrets saying that baddies were scripted. I thought it was scripted, babe. What happened to the script? You feel me? And to me, it's like you use pictures of them after they finish fighting. You did not look like no, sunflower yourself after you get the squabbling, girl. You're like a man. So it's like, don't be trying to be funny, showing them after they done fought by like 6 rounds each, as if, they just walking around looking like that on a daily basis going to the club. Like, that to me is just stupid. I just hate when some of the girls that get off the show, they be throwing so much shots on the girls that are still on the show, and it's really because they want to be back getting that check. It has nothing to do with them still having an issue with the girls. They just want to be on the show so they could continue getting the money. That's what it boils down to, really. Okay? Now, also, back to Killa, she did apologize for her colorist comments that she made when she was on that live with Stunner Girl. Y'all know when Stunner Girl had that mop on her head? Stunner Girl had that. She had a mop and a ramen noodle on the top of her head looking crazy.
Yeah, the colorist. Let me address that. Okay, so first of all, and it don't make an excuse, but that was literally like 7 years ago. And y'all gonna see on the show as well, I'm the type of bitch when I'm arguing with somebody, I go low. Like, you go low, I go lower. You feel me? So the person who I was arguing with always complains about, like, try to make that a problem. So we were just being funny, you feel me, towards that particular person. I am not a colorist. I am brown. My daughter is brown. I'm black. My whole family's black. Like, I'm not light skinned. Like, I'm not a colorist. And if I offended anybody with that comment that I made, I am genuinely sorry. I am not a colorist. That's just the internet, though. You have to watch what you say. And I learned my lesson. Like, I definitely be watching what I say now. No, it's not low, but I know that the person that I was arguing with has an insecurity with that about themselves. So that's the only reason why I said it about that person. You know what I'm saying? So I don't feel like that. I love chocolate girls. I love me a bad chocolate girl. You feel me? So I do apologize if I offended anybody with that comment. Yeah, the colorist.
Now, her saying brown to me is very suspect, but I do think that apology is genuine. I don't think that she still probably feels this way towards girls of darker hues. That is what she said is very true. Like, you really got to be careful about what you say online, because they'll clip stuff and then use it against you. So that's a prime example of what really went down. And the fact that she's beefing with one of the darker girls this season, Dolly, she's trying to right her wrongs so that way, the fans don't keep digging it back up and throwing it in her face. Okay? Now, I will say, though, the fact that you knew that was Asian Doll's insecurity you threw it at her face when y'all was gang banging beefing is nasty work. Okay? Because say what you want about Asian Doll, she not ugly. You could say a lot about Asian Doll. She a hoe. She thirsty. She can't rap. She that. Like, you could say a lot about her, whatever your opinion may be. But I can't see nobody sitting up here and be like, Asian Doll is ugly. That to me would be lies that you tell, because even without makeup, she eats a lot of the girlies up. So y'all, let's talk about this really quickly, because this is some tea that may be able to confirm this whole Cupcake rumor that's been going on. The reason why I find it interesting, you guys, I love a good game of clues. So it's like the game of clues of figuring out if Cupcake is a T-girl or not is, like, to me, like, very interesting. Not just due to the fact of I don't think she should be lying, because if she just told the truth, I think people would embrace that. There would be some pushback, don't get me wrong, but people would respect her for telling the truth and to lie. It's the fact that the ways people are trying to clock it or trying to hide it. You know what I'm saying? So recently, she was on live, right? While she was on live, she ended up getting screen recorded while having a conversation with some of the other Baddies Gone Wild girls. And when they screen recorded what she was saying, a blog picked up her basically talking about how she's going to get Natalie at the reunion for basically questioning her on if she's a T-girl. Now, this was caught last night, you guys.
Ooh. Oh my God.
Wait, you was arguing with her?
Let me see. Let me see.
Wait, no. Wait, for what though? For what? Why? That's too much.
Wait, what? She said why?
She said because of what the blog was saying.
What the hell?
You get a car. Let me get in the back though. Okay.
Oh, so what? What did she say? Oh, that you should have told her?
Ooh,
Wait, so she was saying that you should have told her about it instead of hiding it from her?
ooh. About what?
Wait, you're cutting off. You said Natalie said that you should have just told her.
About what?
Wait.
Who's that on the line?
That's Cupcake.
That's me?
She hung up.
Oh,
Okay, now she did take the Instagram, which these Zeus games, I'm so like keen to it now. Natalie probably called her and said, "Hey, you better clear this up." She basically said that she wasn't talking about Natalie and that she was talking about Bahati and that the blogs edited her voice to say Bahati. Can you stop just lying, Cupcake? We just want to know how you getting your feeling. You gonna stop? But no, for real, it's just like at this point, who gives a crap? It's 2025, okay? She went on live on her story and addressed the whole blog post.
And talk about whatever the fuck I want to talk about. I'm a grown ass woman. I just was saying what the fuck I had to say. Like, okay, we fought. Wait, and one more thing. So I just want to get on this live or internet, whatever, and clear the air. I was never talking about Natalie Nunn. I don't know why the blog keeps tagging me. I was talking about her on my live. I don't know who switched the live or who edited it, but I was never talking about Natalie. I was talking about Bahati the whole time. All I know is I love you, Natalie. You know, I'm always going to love you. I'm always going to ride for you. She literally was in my DMs defending me. I literally will screenshot everything and post it if I need to. But Natalie, I love you. Don't let these blogs confuse you. You're always my girl. You know, I'm riding for you. I have your whole name tatted on my titty. Like, what? Big Natalie. Yeah, not the little one. But I love you guys so much. I love all my fans, all my supporters. But yeah, I was never talking about Natalie. And yeah, I love you.
Which, by the way, Cupcake is beautiful. Okay. Now, Cupcake, where's the DMs? Where's the DMs? She did not post any of the proof. So I think this was a lie, and she was talking about Natalie, and I think Natalie felt a way that she didn't know because the backlash that they might get if this ends up coming out to be true. Okay, I think that's what it all really boils down to be honest. Let me know what y'all think down below about this video, and we're out, babies.
No personal thing.